Assistant.
Oh God, go and cut it. Cut it.
It's 14 minutes after.
Cut it. Cut it. Cut it. Cut it. Cut it.
Take notes.
Big Beach. We're here.
I'm Ben Allen Houston.
It's different this time, but it sounds like you're
Reggie in town.
What up guys, Terry and Trey here again. It is December 25th, Christmas Day, and the Knicks have just played their 53rd Christmas Day game at the Garden.
So 53rd loss?
With a loss.
It's not our 53rd loss.
But with a loss
but
14-point game.
Yeah, we're 9-26 now, 14-point loss today. Giannis killed us. You know the deal. But Knox again had a pretty decent game, which we're happy to see. Like this month, he's just been at it. Yep. Every game. And I think he's definitely turned a corner. You've heard so much about his relationship with Bernard King.
I love having these legends come in to motivate and inspire and kind of get some gas under these guys.
Yeah.
I think these guys look up to them so much and respect them for winning their championships and playing this game for so long. So I think that they definitely get a lot of value in whatever relationship they get from these guys, even if it's not on the court.
Right, I think off the court sometimes is huge. But a really rough game today. They're in a really rough part of the season. So they've been losing a ton. 9-26. And I'm interested in what's next because the general consensus among fans is that Fizdale has been doing a good job.
Right.
But the recent losses and the amount of losses it almost feels as if it's a different coach. You might say, oh, he lost the team. But Fizdale is really good at, with the media, and he's good at talking, and you trust him a lot more. And don't get me wrong, I do believe that he's the right person. But it's interesting because this is a game we all wanted. 100%. We
wanted to win a game tonight.
We wanted to win a game. And of course, we have a youngest team in the league. We know all that stuff. Zoe came back tonight, which was good to see. Seeing Zoe back, first time since he got his contract.
Frank didn't play tonight.
Frank didn't play. We're going to talk about that. But I'm interested because these losses are piling up. I want to see, like I said, what team I'm on.
We're on Team Tank.
Is that the tank?
But what do these losses actually do for the morale of these young guys that are out there and want to play this game and are seeing their counterparts in other teams, not doing as bad as they are.
Right.
It has to affect you. Or are they in it for the whole process? Listen, don't forget, KP is out.
Yep.
He's anxious. Lance Thomas said today that he's anxious to get back on the court.
He's ready.
So it is going to happen. It's going to be and that's going to be great to see. But what's going on with these young guys?
It's interesting because you could see definitely a difference in enthusiasm compared to a month ago. Even with the team. There was a point, as much as this has been a tanking season, there was a point a month ago where we kind of were in most of our games.
Right.
And it's not like it's been a whole month since then. We had a couple of decent wins. But still get that weird feeling that like maybe we seem to be a lot closer to winning earlier in the season. And more recently, we're seeing like them giving up more.
Well, I would say this too. I don't mind them losing if they're losing close games.
Right.
And that's what has not been happening as of late. So those losses look a lot more like real, like slap in the face, like.
Right. Exactly. So I think it's something to keep an eye on. But when it comes to Mude had a bad game today. I'm not gonna put too much into it.
Right.
He's been improving. A down game. If this persists over time, that's something different. But Kevin Knox today, again, a really solid game. I want to talk about his floater game. Kevin Knox looks like Tony Parker out there. He gets into the lane and his floater has such a nice touch on it. We spoke about his arc and him going high with the ball. One of the floaters, the one-hand floaters he makes. He just has a really nice arc. It gets in there. It looks like a consistent go-to move. And scorers and young players in general need moves that they're comfortable with. Knox seems to have one.
He's very comfortable with the move. You can see it in his entire body movement that he is comfortable with that shot. I'm comfortable with him taking the shot whenever. One of the shots he missed, and I was like, I'm totally comfortable with him taking that shot because everything was perfect about it.
Everything was perfect about it.
Outside of it going in.
No, outside of it going in. We have we build up our youth here, right? We're about development. Right. But about Knox his general play, I'm looking at this, and the more I look at it, the more I feel as if it's time to hand the reins to Kevin over Tim. I think Tim was 4 of 18 tonight. He was horrific. He's been really bad in the past few weeks. It's just kind of falling off from his early season. I know he's dealing with the plantar fasciitis. But it's still something that's like a bit of, the way he's playing, we're still not seeing that mature, smart playing. And the way Kevin Knox is playing, even though he didn't have a great shooting game. I want to give Kevin Knox these shots.
Give him the shot, give him the experience of actually playing like that. Knox had 21 points tonight. He had 6 rebounds. He had 3 assists.
I think 8 of 20 shooting. Yeah.
Almost half. So I'm very happy with all of his stats. Very happy.
You can't be upset with Knox. Now, someone did not have the best of Christmases. His mom flew over from a foreign country. She landed to hope to see him play, and then he sat on the bench. I think you know what we're talking about.
Our boyfriend.
So a DNP tonight. So maybe we're back to the DNPs. Fizdale said in the post game that Burke was ready. Frank's been struggling, so it's not set in stone, which is like his line that he goes to. It's not set in stone. It's not set in stone.
I think he has a rotation going on.
I feel
like every month there's a rotation that's happening.
But now
you can't really do that for the whole season.
Yeah, man.
Right?
So again, it's not on. You know, I know Fizz has a bigger plan, and then some games it feels like it's all coming together. You know, he's developing too as a coach. You said this,
right?
But it is a month. It's almost January now. And when I see Trey Burke getting these minutes, and I have nothing against Trey Burke. He had a great season last year, but it's getting close to the time, and we're 9-26, no playoffs are in sight. I think anyone...
Playoffs? Don't talk about it. Playoffs? You kidding me? Playoffs?
Play what?
Exactly. Anyone who was even saying something like that.
Yeah.
Understand this is definitely attacking season. So, at some point, Frank should play every game regardless of how bad he is, because I do not think that Frank's issue, because some players are wired differently, right? Mm-hmm. I don't think Frank is a guy that needs to be punished, because he just wants to do the right thing out there. Now, I do think the earlier one was strategic. I think it was smart, because I would say this, even in the games that he played since then, even when he didn't play well, he played so differently. He played much faster.
So do you think he's being punished right now? Is that what you think is happening?
I don't know what's happening.
That's pretty strong
you know what?
wording.
You know what kind of confuses me? I watch, I guess, Tim Hardaway taking these shots and missing and not playing defense and some of these really bad things, and they're never penalized for it. Our defense is horrific. And Fizdale spoke so much about defense to start the season, and we've not seen it. Our defense is looking like it's definitely one of the worst in the league, but over the last month, it's fallen off a cliff.
Yeah.
Vonleh's one of the few guys really playing D out there, and of course Lance and Frank when he's in. Even Frank has slipped a little bit on defense. But
so we got to work on that part of the game then.
Right.
We got to work on that part of the game for us to even be contending with anything right now.
Right. And what I don't see sometimes,
I
don't see Fizdale holding people accountable for defense. I see him holding them accountable for aggressiveness. Okay. Playing hard, playing fast.
Right. But not actually defending.
Not really defense that much.
Like how we saw Vonleh defending Giannis.
Exactly.
Like that was like he... Yeah,
I don't know if
there's no one else playing like that.
I feel like he sees limitations in a lot of these guys. I want to shout Dotson too. Dotson also plays good D. So maybe he's just like, I got to get through this hump before we move on with the team we want. But we'll see what happens. Christmas Day losses aren't fun, but we do have something fun.
We do have something fun because there is another game, January the 17th. I believe it's a Wednesday. No, Thursday, January 17th. Where the New York Knicks will be playing the Washington Wizards in jolly old London. My hometown.
British accent, do it.
Yeah, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it at all. But
I love it. Dude, one line. They love it. Like they want to see.
We're heading off to jolly old London to see the New York Knicks play the Washington Wizards on January 17th.
There you go. Yeah, so we're going to London. It's excited. We're
going to show you a little clip. Back up a little bit. We're going to show you a little clip of what we had to do to even get viable tickets for this London game. Take a look. 4 o'clock in the morning, word is morning. Here we are trying to get some Knicks tickets up in here. We're trying to go to London.
Yeah, baby, yeah!
So you saw what happened there. We're dying. Listen, you want to bet if we're diehards or not? We're going to London in attacking season. The team is 9-26 right now. And we're going to London. So excited
with all our Knicks gear.
So we're going to show you a lot of footage from there. We're excited for that. If you have any ideas for what you want to see us do in London or things you'd like to see, definitely put them in the comments down below. We do have something exciting for you guys. Trey, tell them what we have going on.
Okay, so we have a couple items here that we'd like to give away today. One is a nice, snuggly, warm New York Knicks hat. Keep you nice and toasty in this cold weather. Assistant. And our second item is Walt Clyde Frazier autographed poster.
Yes, signed by him.
Not posted, but picture. But
yes.
You know what I mean.
Signed by him when we met him in person back before anybody liked us. We had 100 views of video. Go check that out. But yeah, so we have an authentic.
And I have one of these, which is not going to be this exact one, but one of these that you can stick on the back of your phone.
Good to keep your phones in, your cards in. So what do you need to do to get these items? Very simple. We've been enjoying the support. We're so excited to have you guys on the journey with us. We really appreciate it. So in the comments, let us know a Knicks moment and tell us your experience. So let's say it's something from your youth where we were winning, maybe back then. And tell us what happened.
Depends on how old you are.
Exactly. Tell us about the date. Tell us about, was it Melo's Easter game from a couple years ago? KP's game. Tell us your favorite Knicks moment and tell us about your experience watching it. Whether it's at the Garden, at home. We're going to pick the best story. We're going to send you all these items, the bundle deal.
Are we going to publish that story on our website?
And we don't have a website.
Sorry. Are we going to publish that story here on YouTube?
We might invite you to speak.
Oh, okay.
We might have you on.
Hey man, you could be famous.
Maybe the best stories. We're going to figure it out. But you will be getting this sent to you. And one more piece of housekeeping. We're actually going to be away for the next week. But I have some content planned for you guys to come out. We're going on a family vacation.
We're going to Costa Rica.
Pura vida.
With my daughter Dream, my assistant. Hey Dream. And my son Terry. So the three of us are going to be, well, meeting our other family, but doing like a nice vacation trip.
Hold up. I know people are going to be shocked at that. If you look at the first episode, what were we called?
The Mom and Son Nick Show.
It wasn't there. It was there
or
all
Nick
along.
Team, or whatever we called the first show. I don't remember, but something like that.
Thanks for watching as always. Like, comment, subscribe. We really appreciate it.
And someone has to win our little package. So
yeah, let's hear your stories.
Send us a story. Definitely.
Excited to see it. Alright guys, Merry Christmas. Peace out. You know, we play the Bucks again next game.
Yeah, back to back. Not good.
But today's the day to be happy. Look at some old Knicks highlights, some KP highlights from last year. And have a great time. Alright guys.
Peace. As always, thanks again for watching our video. Do not forget to subscribe and turn on your notifications. That way you'll know every time that we post a new video. And check out some of our other stuff.